Okay, hi, I'm BreAnn and welcome to BreAnn's Kitchen. Today we're going to make some barbecued bacon cheddar sliders from the Pampered Chef recipe that I shared on Monday. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the recipe. If you're cooking along with us, you can do that now too. So give me 1 second. I'm preheating my deluxe electric grill and griddle, which is a little different from what the recipe calls for us to use, but it's my new favorite product. They're all my favorite. Okay, here we go. So I'll show you. This is the deluxe electric grill and griddle, and it's for your countertop. Oh, and it's ready to go. It's got grill plates, but it also has griddle plates, and let me show you that. This is the griddle plate. You can take out the grill plate really easy and you slide the griddle plate in. Their dishwasher is safe because everything is completely covered. Hey mom. And safe to go in the dishwasher, which is really cool. So I went ahead and preheated this. It has a feature where you can put this temperature probe into your meat. I don't know if you can see it. And I've set the temperature for medium burgers. So we'll close this for now while we mix our meat together. And let's look at our recipe. Here we go. So it says to take 3/4 pound of lean ground beef. And I have a little bit more than that, but this is the one that I found. So we're gonna do, let's see, prepare the outdoor portable grill for medium-high heat. And I'll talk about that product another time. Like I said, we're gonna use this product today. In a large mixing bowl, we're gonna combine ground beef, bacon, cheese, and 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce. So let me tell you how I changed this up for our family a little bit. We're a gluten-free, dairy-free family, and I find it super easy to change most any recipe that you find to fit that kind of a dietary need. And we eat that way to avoid inflammatory foods. So here goes. Okay, so the first thing we add to our beef is the bacon. And my helper helped me earlier today. We have got some crumbled up bacon. We'll put that in the bowl. Next is sharp cheddar cheese. So here's a swap. I am using, in place of sharp cheddar cheese, because I don't care for the non-dairy cheddar options, but this I don't know if you're allowed to say brand names on these things, whatever. Mozzarella style shred melts really well and it tastes fine to me, so this is what we're gonna swap it out for. So I'm gonna put that in the bowl. And then next we add barbecue sauce. So we're gonna put 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce. I like, what's it called, guys? You know what I like, Branch. Simple Girl? Simple Girl. I get it confused. I don't have the bottle out right now. Because it's sugar-free, and we also avoid added sugars. So I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce into the mix. Hi, Branch, by the way, I see you. Okay, and then next, Simple Girl, thank you. And then next it says 3/4 cup of French fried onions. Now, let's go back to our instructions because I don't think we do that. We don't add that. Ground beef, bacon, cheese, barbecue sauce. Okay, that's it. So we're gonna mix this together. We'll hold off on those onions because I want to tell you about those too. I'm gonna mix this around. Now my grill and griddle is telling me that it's ready to go. It beeped, I think it was 3 beeps, and it's saying add probe. So that means add the probe to your meat, your steak, and it's so cool. It's going to tell us when it's done. It should take like 6 to 8 minutes according to the recipe. Okay. Oh, this smells really good already. All right, so then once we mix that together, we're going to, is anyone cooking along with me? Am I the only one? We're going to divide it into 6 portions. All right. And Then we use my new favorite product. Did I just say this was my new favorite product? I know, they're all my favorite. 1, 2, 3, 4, that was a little big. 4, 5, 6. Okay. That one's big too. Let's spread it out. So the burger press, it makes 3-ounce sliders, and that's what we're going to do tonight. And it also makes, I believe it's 4.5-inch burgers. So I'll show you how that can convert from burger to slider in just a second. Let me wipe my hands off. It doesn't look gross to you. Okay, here's the press. I have it set up for sliders with this gray insert. Okay, but if you pop the insert out, that's how you make the burgers. And it has a really cool, like regular size, 4.5 inch. So this is a, hey Michelle, this is a flexible backing. So you press the burger and then you can push it out like that. Super helpful. Okay, so I've got my slider insert in. And another feature, it has this dimple that it imprints into the meat, and that helps your hamburger stay flat on the grill. You know how they can puff up? So if you have that dimple in there, it stays flat and it works. Okay, so we'll take, I'm skipping a step. Sprinkle the bottom of the burger and slider press with 1 tablespoon of French fried onions. Okay, this is always tricky. I love green bean casserole at the holidays, and when you eat the way my family does, gluten-free and dairy-free, you can't just go buy the can. So in a second I'm going to demo how to make them, but I made these earlier today. So easy to make your own. So we put a little bit of this in the bottom of the press for each one. And then you put your portions in. I'm going to open this so I can just kind of plop them right on there. And you just press down so that that little dimple happens. And then it will pop right in there. Ooh, hear the sizzle? We're just putting a few onions, one of our portions, and then pressing it in with the burger press. I need a better camera angle, I know. I need some AV help. Is that the right thing? All right. It's so fast. And one more. Okay, so now we're going to put the probe into one of the hamburgers, into like the thickest part, and then we can close the lid. This is really cool. So you close the lid. Hi Gigi, hi Ellie and Chloe. You can close the lid so that it doesn't squash them. Well, let me see, hold on. But it just rests on top of them. So they'll have those, whoop. There we go. Okay, so it's just resting on top of the burgers. So they'll have the grill marks, but they won't be squashed. All right, there we go. Now okay, then you hit the button once you get it all in there. And when we get to that correct temperature, it's going to tell me somehow. Let me wash my hands and we'll make some onions. Hold on. Okay. I've got my olive oil going. I meant to have it turned on. Whoops. And let me show you what I use to make this little dredge. Now, there's coating trays that Pampered Chef sells, and it's 3 trays that overlap each other. It would be super fun for this project, these onions, but I have a bowl now. Soon I hope I have the coating trays. And I have added to this bowl my favorite gluten-free flour, which is this Bob's Red Mill 1-to-1. I use this in all my baking. I put a little bit of that in. I don't really measure. So I put a little bit of that. And then I put paprika and garlic powder and just, you know, till it's good. I'm going to add some salt. And we use pink salt here. Okay. Add a little salt. And then I've had some onions sliced up real thin. It would be really cool if I had the slicer that Pampered Chef sells, but I cut these with my Pampered Chef paring knife, which I love just as much. And I soaked them in oat milk, because you're supposed to soak the onions in milk before you dredge them, and for a couple minutes. And we use oat milk in our home, and it's a really easy swap. Then you just dredge them in the flour. And I'll make these onions can go for on top as a garnish. So just like anything you would dredge in a flour mix, it comes out kind of covered, and then you put it in the hot oil, which is getting hotter as we speak. I'll just make a few. But I've made these a lot, and you can make all those recipes that call for that can of onions really, really simply on your own. And I'm using my skillet with olive oil, my cast iron skillet from Pampered Chef. And these are the chef's tongs. Let me get one more thing. The chef's tongs, I have these two different sets of tongs from Pampered Chef. And I have the chef's tongs over here, and these are really cool. They have like a slotted spoon on each side, and they're heat resistant to 600 degrees. So I use these a lot, but I also think for the onions this might be good. These are the saute tongs, and they're just, it's easier to pick little things up. Okay, that's going. So now these are bubbling. I don't know if you can see. I'll bring it over. So you just stir real fast. I'll let them go a little bit longer because I didn't get the oil hot in time. Let's see, I wanted to tell you guys a couple things. Oh, the deluxe electric grill and griddle. You can cook with it closed. You can cook with it flat open. You can put one side a griddle, one side a grill. Really, really versatile product, and it can store standing up. So in a pantry or on your countertop, it doesn't take up this much space. It takes up just as thick as it is. So that's a really cool feature. And this month, if you're a June host, whoa, I don't want to press them down. You can possibly earn this at 60% off. So that's a really cool deal. Okay, our onions are going. And as you can imagine, being a gluten-free household, we don't use buns, really. So you could get a gluten-free bun, or you could get a regular gluten bun if you don't eat like we do. But we're going to use romaine heart lettuce leaves. That's my favorite bun. Okay, and this is barely it's not making any mess at all. It has a drip tray that you just take out empty, Really, really easy cleanup with being dishwasher safe. Some of you that came on a little bit after we started, the trays just pop right out. You can interchange them, and they're dishwasher safe. Let me get a paper towel for these. Smelling good in here. Everybody's going to sleep though, so these will be for lunch tomorrow. They can reheat them. What did you all have for dinner tonight? Or have you had dinner yet? We eat super early at our house, so everyone's in bed. Okay. These are done. So they're just really fast, and I'll show you. They look just like the ones you buy. And if you had that slicer, you can dial that to be super, super thin, and that would be awesome for this kind of project. I'm always trying to replicate things that were my favorite before we made this change for our family. This one was easy. Okay. Let me show you these. See? Just like the can, but healthier. So we'll get our bun ready. The recipe says to serve this with barbecue sauce and French onions and dill pickles. So I'm going to I've taken these lettuce leaves from just the hearts of romaine lettuce. Make a little base bun. I want to peek at those. And then we'll get some pickles. I love dill pickles. And they also don't, most kinds don't have added sugar. Let me see. Yep, these are good. I'll take a couple of those out and put them on the bottom bun. And now we wait. Should I peek? I don't know, it sounds like it's slowing down. Oh wait. I burnt them. They're not that burnt. Hold on, let's see. Now I was just talking to my friend about this yesterday. I'm prone to burning things. I think I wrote it on my page. Hold on. Let's look at them. Oh, they smell really good. They could just be a little goldy brown. That's not bad. Let's cut it open and see. I'll show you. Whoop. So there's a chance that my probe was not in properly. Yes, Stacy, I told you. But let me cut this and show you, because I think the cheese is melted and perfect. Oh, you know what I'll use? I'll use my favorite. These are the paring knives from Pampered Chef. And if you used to go to the Pampered Chef parties back like 20 years ago when I started, it smells really good, Mom. I'm not even just saying that. It's fine. I'll be burning things in my kitchen on Thursdays, you'll see. But I try my best. These paring knives I used to give away as gifts at the party, and I always loved them. Or they were just like $1. Maybe they were $1. I don't remember. They're now $5, but it's the best knife. So I'm going to cut this, and I'll show you the inside. There we go. Okay, so the inside is perfect, and the cheese melted. I'll show you. We're going to call this a win. If you look inside, can you see? It's melted. Well, it's a little, we'll call it Goldie Brown, right, Mom? That's what we call it in our family. But they smell really good. Anyway, those are some swaps that you can do for your family if you're trying to cook a different way. Maybe offer some of your favorites to your family that are just a smidge healthier in the long run. And let's add our onions. It does still look kind of pretty. It's just a little crunch. And I'll be reading up more on the probe. So here we go. Here's my burger sliders. And thank you for coming. You guys are awesome to be here. My sister, I wanted to tell you, my sister is having my launch party next week. So it's a week-long Facebook party. And if you'd like to come, watch me learn some more. I would really, really love you to be there. And the link is on my page, or I can get it to you, so just let me know. And I hope you have a great night and a really great dinner. Bye. Thanks for coming.